Please welcome to the stage Ms. Klingenberg and the Tippit Middle School Wind Ensemble.
Thank you guys very much. I've had such a great time with the Wind Ensemble this year, and I'm so proud of all the hard work that they put into class each day with such positive energy. The energy of the band is just great. It's such a fun period, 7th period. The personality of the band just makes them so much fun to work with, and I'm so sad when their class period is over. It seems like by the time we've really got into everything, it's time to go. I get my pack up alarm and it just makes me sad every day. It's so short. I'm so happy with where we're performing right now, and it's just October and they sound great. I'm really excited to see just how we progress through each concert this year, because it's only going to get better. And so that's very exciting. I also want to thank them for always being willing to try new things. These guys, I will throw anything new at them, or some crazy thing, like a breathing tube exercise, or hey, do this with your whatever, and they're always like, oh, this lady is crazy, but they do it anyway, and it makes a difference, and I'm just so happy that they're open-minded and willing to try all of those things. Or when I'm being super, super picky and I say one more time, again, after many, many times, I've already said one more time. So all of those kind of things just show their true character and just their willingness to learn and just get better each time. So I thank you guys for that. It's wonderful. I do also want to take a moment to thank a few people before our last piece tonight. First, Miss Carol Watson. She's our Fine Arts Director for Georgetown ISD. She's such a huge supporter of all the band programs in the district. The Eastview High School band directors, Mr. Torres, Miss Butler, and Mr. Hisataki, for being such a wonderful group of people to work with. They're in and out of our band hall each week, helping with section pullouts, anything that we need. They come in and say, what do you need me to do today? And it's such an awesome thing to have that alignment from high school down to middle school each week. So we're really happy just having them around as part of our band family. That's something really special that happens here, and it works really well. Speaking of family, so in a family, you do things like celebrate stuff, right? We're all one big band family, we celebrate things. Well, we want to celebrate someone in our band family. I would like for Mr. Torres, if he doesn't mind coming up to stage. Mr. Torres, today is his birthday. And he has chosen to spend part of his birthday at our band concert. How cool is that? So we want to bring him up here. He has no idea. He's like, what is happening right now? We would like to bring him up here so we can all sing to him and celebrate our family member's birthday together. Come on out, Mr. Torres. How old is he? Pretty slow. Come on up. So you got to be like front center right here. Come on, happy birthday. I'm so glad that you're here. Cool. All right. So everybody, happy birthday, Mr. Torres, on us. Oh, we are playing and singing. It's a massive happy birthday just for you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We found that out this morning and thought that would be really fun. Mr. Maury literally came in this morning and I said, hey, how fast can you write out happy birthday for the band? He's like, oh, I got it. Whipped it out. We played through it one time, once or twice a day, and did it. So I'm glad that we found that out this morning. All right, before we play our last piece tonight, we have one more piece for you. It's called Magical Hats and Happenings. The biggest thanks of all goes to all of our parents and all of our students in here. Parents, we know these guys wouldn't be sitting here right now if it weren't for you, investing in that, the time that they need to put in for this, taking time out of your school night right now to be here to support them. All of that stuff is really magical. Like, the band is a really great place to be. They sound great. Both bands sound wonderful, and then all of the other things, like Mr. Moore said, we could make a list a mile long of all of the things that they get in band class that has nothing to do with music. And that's really cool. So I hope you know, your student, your child is in something very, very special, and we appreciate you getting them to all the things to make this happen tonight. So thank you so much. Our last piece is called Magical Hats and Happenings, and here we go.
Thank you.